Einen wunderschönen guten Abend und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Horizon Forbidden West. Diesmal im First Try und nicht gleich wieder den Namen vom ersten Teil gesagt. Vielen Dank für deinen Lurk, Joe. Einen schönen guten Abend und Fabian, falls du noch da bist. Hallo. Ja, wir waren gestern schon fleißig unterwegs mit Neben- und Hauptquests. Und zu guter Letzt sind wir da bei diesen Flüchtlinge von den Shadow Carchers, sind jetzt irgendwie mehr Twilight oder so, haben sie gesagt, ankommen. Die sollen da weg, weil andere Dudes plündern wollen und die im Weg sein, aber sie wollen nicht weg, weil sie ein großer religiöser Führer irgendwo da oben auf diesen Hügel meditiert und den gehen wir jetzt einmal besuchen und sagen, jo, Schleichzeug. That's the plan. Hätte ja was sein können da in der Höhle.
Looks like I should head up. Part of the ladder. Akasha was right. The trail's in bad shape.
Ja, alles halb so wild.
I think I can reach those beams if I jump against the cliff.
Wall Jump. Okay.
Dyer can make use of this. Okay, now how to climb higher.
Ganz einfach, immer weiter rauf.
Ladder must have broken off after Savahar passed through. I need to find another way up.
Gut, da drüben können wir wieder grabbern.
Broken bridge. I might be able to make the jump to the other side.
Easy. Oder so.
That's a lot of blood. Savohar's? He must have hurt himself pretty bad getting over the bridge. It's not looking good. It looks like he left a trail. There's the Stormbird. Getting closer.
Okay, da unten haben wir noch ein paar Robos.
Machines. Savahar must have snuck past them. I could probably slip past them. Or take them out.
Das können wir sie auf jeden Fall einfach niedermachen, aber schauen wir mal, was die Situation ergibt.
exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things.
Es gibt ja also scheinbar wieder Cauldrons, wie im ersten Teil. Oh, oh Gott. Haha!
That's all of them.
Vielleicht sollte ich diesen Valor-Mode, den ich da in der Zwischenzeit freigeschalten habe, einmal benutzen. Level up!
Save these for when I need it.
Hey, ich wollte mich ja gestern generell nicht mal mit Skillpoints beschäftigen, gell? Ich habe ja gestern noch übrig gelassen. Oh ja, I guess we do that now. Das hilft ja nix. Okay, Skillpoints. Let's see. Wir schießen eigentlich ganz gerne mit dem Bogen. Hin und wieder wird da drauf geht. Aber Bogen ist eigentlich schon so das, was ich am meisten mache, gell? Deal more damage while using heavy weapon. Das ist halt komplett useless. Craft my ammunition from the same amount of resources. Nicht, dass es dabei schon ein Problem wäre. Aha, okay, könnt den Skill upgraden. Fühlt sich irgendwie nicht richtig an. Traps faster, recover more resources, craft faster, food lasts longer, this is whatever. Critical strike deals more damage. Ja, das klingt natürlich schon nützlich. First check on melee attacks to build up energy on your spear, then when fully charged tap, energize the target finally. Okay. Nehmen wir zuerst einmal einfach mehr Damage. Generell ein bisschen mehr Melee Damage. Passt schon. Okay, er ist da weiter, aber was ist in der Richtung? Okay, da könnte man sie wieder runterlassen. Die Dinger da. Was ist, wenn wir da mit einem Feuerpfeil drauf schießen? Nix, man hätte einfach gleich draufhauen können. Okay. Hat irgendwie so noch Explosionsforce ausgeschaut.
There's Savoar. In pretty bad shape.
Hallo, guter Mann.
True sun above me, the true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. The true sun above me,
You must be Savoar.
true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. No. No. The vessel must be empty for the coming vision.
You don't need a vision. You need medical attention. On the way up, I saw parts of the trail had given way. Is that how you hurt yourself?
My pain,
Oh Gott.
the ritual.
You're hurt bad. And your people are running out of time. Staring at the Stormbird isn't solving anything.
You don't understand the omen. It fell here at the beacon. I just need to see the twilight path. And my people will find their home.
Listen. Lakasha is doing the best she can down there, but... machine attacks. Angry Oseram. The Order is scared, Savoar.
The last rays of eventide will burn away their fear.
I don't think so. What do you think's gonna happen here? If you sit long enough, the sun will show you something?
Klar, weil er einen Sonnenbrand kriegt. Wenn er ihn nicht schon. Sonnenstich, meine ich. Sonnenbrand hat er ja schon.
Fallen machine can only mean that the storm has passed. Salvation is at hand.
Or some Oseram shot it, and it hit an old tower. Look, I think you punctured a lung. You can't heal it with prayer.
The sun will provide. And I will not lose faith.
I'd be more concerned about losing blood. Your people are worried about you. They need shelter, security.
The true sun above me. The true sun before me. Show me the way. This
I
eventide.
think you've been staring at your salvation this whole time.
The true sun above me.
Gotta get over to that Stormbird. Grab its heart.
Okay. Können wir uns da unten festhalten?
Stormbird heart is valuable. Enough to feed all the refugees waiting below. And his answer is sunstroke and a prayer? Why does every priest I meet think blind faith is the answer to everything?
Sind ein Lebensunterhalt. Wenn sie keine Follower mehr haben, welche Daseinsberechtigung haben sie dann?
useful for making dyes. The Osram that was watching the refugees probably went to get Tolland. I gotta get them out of here before he comes back.
Pristine Stormbird heart.
There. The Order should be able to afford shelter with this heart. Some food and a change of clothes wouldn't hurt either.
Poor birdie.
Lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later. Savahar? How you holding up? I need to get back over there. Savahar? I guess you did the best you could. Rest easy now. I'll make sure your people are safe. I should let Lakasha know. And give her the Stormbird heart.
Don't make this difficult. Get out of the way.
Da will wer Stress.
There's Tolland with his thugs.
I'm a generous gent. So I'll give you one more chance to make it easy on yourselves and clear out.
We won't let you pass, Asaram. If you choose bloodshed, that's on your conscience.
Ain't it just like the Carja to make things harder than they have to be? Okay, boys. You heard her. Get your consciences ready.
Hold on now, Tolland.
You again? Listen, I'm all out of patience here. I clipped that Stormbird's wings. The salvage is mine. I don't care who gets in my way. Nora savages or shadow cars or fleabags. I'm taking it.
You'll have to go through me. Tough break. Find us keepers. Ach, der soll seine Grenzen kennen. You have to go through me.
Sure you want to do that, Tolland? You know who I am. What makes you think a single Oseram lunkhead can take me down?
I've got 4 guys.
Nö.
Ah, blast it. Okay. You win. Hey, I'm doing fine. I don't need that salvage anyhow. But these people need all the help they can get. Come on, boys. Back to Chain Scrape. I need a drink.
Aloy, again, we thank you.
You're welcome. Now take this heart Use it to buy food, clothes, shelter for your people. Maybe even land to build a new home.
This is... Savahar must make these decisions.
No, I'm sorry, Lakasha. Savahar isn't coming back. He's gone. I know it's hard, but your people need a leader now. Go to Chainscrape. Talk to the forge woman there, Petra. Give her the Stormbird heart. She'll look after you and your people until you can get back on your feet. Find your path.
I'll do my best, Aloy. What choice do I have? Here, please accept this. It is modest, but I hope it helps in some small way. To Chainscrape, then.
So, direkt wieder eine Skill Points. Keine Ahnung, wie das Jump-Off funktioniert, aber es klingt lustig. Diese Facepaints irritieren mich irgendwie, weil ich keine Ahnung habe, ob und wenn, wo ich die aktivieren kann. Ah, man kann sogar das eine Outfit anziehen und den Look vom anderen nehmen. Ich glaube, das mache ich. Ich habe noch einen Charger Mount. Ich habe gedacht, das habe ich gekillt. Okay, Quest. Wo sind wir? So, Powerful New Weapon. Dafür brauchen wir Charger Horns. Enduring, Earn All, Tenakt, Melee, Power. Ah, okay, das war diese, die Melee Pit, die wir gestern noch gesehen haben, aber nicht mehr gemacht haben. Das ist on hold. Embassy wäre wohl die Main Quest. Eigentlich kennt die voll. Wobei, na, Fast Travel wäre wirklich greedy. Okay, aber ich kann kein Mount rufen. Habe ich es doch getötet. Ach, das war ja gar nichts. Ha!
I'll put these in my pack.
Dann geben Sie mir nicht einmal die Palze.
Me? Was a horn?
Hörner braucht man eh. Da ist das zweite. Sehr schön.
It's down! Got a horn.
So, damit sollten wir genug Hörner haben. Dann können wir eher mal zurück ins Dorf, das Zeug abgeben und dann einen Charger overriden. Dann werden wir wieder losziehen. Okay. Oder rate ich wieder um.
How's the hunting and gathering going, Red?
Getting there.
What can I do for you?
I'll be on my way.
Don't be a stranger.
Habe ich noch nicht genug? Ach, ich habe kein Fanghorn-Rip. Ich habe gedacht, die Rip habe ich auch schon. Okay. Guess not. Dann werden wir uns jetzt aber mal diese Millipit da unten anschauen.
Up for some training? I set up something new while you were gone.
So, Tutorials. Practice melee skills, unlock combos in focus tutorials. Glaubt zwar nicht, dass wir die alle machen müssen.
Attacks are fast, but easily blocked. So learn to combine them with other attacks.
Okay, aber er hackelt's ab. Aber gut, das kennen wir alles. Keep hitting until use any attack with RT to energize the target, create a glowing energy point. Okay, das können wir mal durchprobieren.
Seems to energize after attacks. Landing heavy attacks in combination with energy. Now to use that energy, try attacking your enemy. See, this one goes to the Nora.
Okay. Ich mach schnell die Tutorials. Was abkackelt ist, ist abkackelt. Heavy Attacks. 1. So. 3.
Attacks break weapon blocks and do more damage. But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack. Power attacks smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable, so pick your moment.
Powerful Melee Combo. 3-mal RB und dann einmal RT.
Almost ready to
Single attacks are child's play. A real fighter combines them. Practice this combination as a starter.
RB, RB, RD, okay.
Defensive opponent, break their weapon block, then follow through to attack with this combination.
Area slash. Quickly damage enemy and leap into the air. Combine its move and heavy attack to slam a spear on a target. Okay. Okay. Irgendwas war falsch. Nope. Soll ich einfach nur RB, RD machen? Ah, und dann noch einmal. Verstehe.
This is the aerial slash. Bring your blade down from the air onto your enemy. Deadly and a great way to set up follow-up attacks.
Sag's, bin ich schon wieder am Verdursten, Herr Fabian. So, Jump Off. RB, Hold RT. Und dann... Oh Gott. Zweimal noch, dann muss Glas nachfüllen und Pipi. Ich habe ein zweites Glas da. Das war wieder falsch.
Now remember, a jump off can not only give you distance from your opponent, it can also set up an aerial shot.
Ja, ganz weiter. Nein, ich wollte noch was mit Kohlensäure und habe mir das erste Glas mit Mineralwasser aufgefüllt und ich habe grundsätzlich eigentlich immer ein normales Wasserglas auch noch da. Deswegen. So, shoot an arrow at the target immediately after area slash. Okay. Schauen wir mal. Wo hast denn du jetzt geschrieben, was? Shoot your opponent with an arrow.
This one goes to the Nora.
Okay. Du wirst wissen, was du gesagt hast. Ich habe keine Ahnung, um ehrlich zu sein. So, Combos fertig. Challenges. Defeat other fighters. Blockbreaker. Use Blockbreaker combo to immediately break the weapon guard and leave them vulnerable. Defeat them by overcoming the weapon guard. Okay, schauen wir mal. Warum kannst du nicht klippen? Ich hab doch Clips ein, oder?
Attention to your opponent's stance. Read their intentions. Choose your attacks to break their defense.
Wow, ich hätte eine Minuten Zeit gehabt für das. Zu weit in der Vergangenheit, okay. Du kannst ja dann aus dem Video von YouTube aus aussuchen. Oder auf Twitch ist da Wort ja eher ein. So.
Think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast the armor off.
Ah, shit.
Spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Ist halt komplett useless. Du hast davor die ganzen Tutorials dafür, dass du jetzt basically noch einmal Tutorial machst, aber okay. Put your melee skills to test to defeat Odog, Chain Script Pitmaster. Odog's strong and direct Oseram fighting style is highly effective. With focus on dodging or blocking attacks, he has beaten the best brawlers the Daunt has to offer. He will only use a spear and training bow for this challenge. Let's go!
Good. Good.
Ah, jetzt trifft ich wieder nicht.
There's evasion. There's fear.
Das ist so gut wie down.
I yield.
Ja, ist ein harter Kerl, also das 100 Minuten, dass der da der Champ war. Hey.
Well fought, friend. Well fought.
Heftig.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Serves me right for thinking I could go up against the savior of Meridian. Here, have this. A little something for the new champion.
Thank you, Hodurk.
Don't be a stranger now. Come back whenever you'd like to spar again.
I have defeated the Pitmaster.
Okay. That's all for now, I think.
Heftig.
Good luck out there.
Jetzt soll ich schon wieder mit dem reden, Alter? Ich bin fertig mit dir.
I've given it all that I've got, friend. But you're welcome to keep practicing here.
Okay. That's all for now, I think.
Good luck out there.
Ach, was soll ich mit dem noch reden?
I've gi-
Hat mir nichts mehr zu
See
bieten.
you later, Hodurk.
Farewell then.
Okay, keine Ahnung. Es ist komischerweise auch noch. Der Questmarker bleibt, bis du alle hast. Ah, danke für die Info. Weil es halt auch noch nicht einmal abkackelt ist. Aber gut, dann wissen wir das. Ist bei den Trainingsplätzen auch so. Die komischen Bogen und sonstigen Trainingsplätze, die es auch schon im ersten Teil gegeben hat, die habe ich im ersten Teil schon verabscheut. Aber gut, dann können wir ja mal Main Quest weitermachen. Von der habe ich im ersten Teil nicht viele gemacht. Habe ich über null Bock drauf gehabt. Hey.
Be welcome, Outlander.
Ein Unknown Settlement. Was hätte der? Acid Traps, Charger Horns, gut, die habe ich mir schon geholt. Scrounger Zeug brauche ich glaube ich auch nicht. Das Zeug kann man verkaufen. Fire Hunter. Wenn wir die Matte schon haben. Charger Horn ist wurscht. Sein schnell gefarmt, wenn man dann für die Quest wieder welche braucht. Tripwire und Bomb. Ach. So, was braucht man gerade überhaupt? Wir brauchen Squirrels, wir brauchen Raccoons, wir brauchen Rabbits, Horned Lizard und Goose, Vultures, Jays und noch mehr Squirrels. Weave slot has been unlocked for outfit. Ja, das kann man auch gleich. Einmal das wieder equippen. Increase death against frost. Melee. Plasma. Purge water. Melee. Kann man Fire Damage erhöhen. Okay. Für mehr scheint es da aber eh nicht zu geben.
Machine saw me. Barren light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Carja Horn. Yeah, that means the embassy's starting soon.
Ja, aber da oben ist was von einer Sidequest zu sagen. Was ist denn da los? Jungs?
Hey, what happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crappy day, and now these two idiots picked my shift to climb the damn mountain. Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait, 2 idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, 2. I heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help.
You seriously are?
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff. I better get to climbing.
Niemand da vorne auf.
This'll keep.
Get away from me, you bucket of balls!
Das war gerade weiter over, als ich geplant gehabt hätte.
Stranger, please, you've got to help me!
Au! Okay.
You did it! You got it all!
So, wo ist die, was jetzt zum Hilfe gerufen hat? Wahrscheinlich vorhin beim Gebäude, oder? Ach da! Hi!
Are you hurt?
I live. My so-called bodyguard. You see him on your way up?
It was hard to miss him. He's dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain-climbing machine hunter. Ugh. At least I don't have to pay him now.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which, in some very specific circles, is highly valuable. And since the Karja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very worth your while.
Okay, ein paar haben wir ja schon.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the Dawns. They used to warn folks that the Tanaks are coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Karja spared no expense putting them together. Hence the fancy lenses in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
So you're a thief.
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business. Look, the Karja are gonna tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with the Tanakh now. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
Tell that to your friend down there.
Self-inflicted.
Das hat der andere auch gesagt.
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you. Oh, come on. I can't just let the lenses go to waste. That's not what my father would have wanted.
Your father, is he a thief? Sorry, opportunist, too?
No. He helped design the towers. Before he passed on.
So that's how you know about the lenses.
Yeah. And why they have sentimental value.
I already found some, actually.
Well, look at that. Looks like you're quite the opportunist too, eh? Let me take these off your hands then. This should be a nice reward for your efforts.
Thank
I'm an
you.
honest merchant, after all. Thank you,
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure, just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
I'll see what I can do.
Metal Shards. Okay. Und Kohle hat es mir bisher noch nicht gefallen, aber besser haben als brauchen.
Okay, I'm in.
Ups. Okay. Da müssen wir direkt noch einmal. Den halben Tower einreißen, hey, what the hell? Wenn es so weitergeht, haben die Karcher keine Arbeit mehr übrig.
Really busting up this place.
Nope. Nope. Irgendwas übersiegt gerade. Ah, da. Nimm mal den gelb markierten Pfosten.
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Got the lens. I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
Did you find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Ha! Let's deal.
Here you go.
Isn't that a sight? And here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come find me at Barren Light.
You got it.
See you around.
So, ich würde ja sagen, das da unten schaut nach ausreichend tiefem Wasser aus.
Everything okay up there?
What, so you care now?
Yeah, no, not just. I'm just making small talk.
Keep up the good work.
Everything okay up there?
What?
Also, so schwer wie er sich tut, sollte er ihn vielleicht einfach liegen lassen. Ich meine, der tut ja so, als wäre der da festgeklebt.
Don't need a machine in there. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Ah, well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon.
Maybe.
I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Es sollte er sich einrichten lassen.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
For the brewmaster.
Looking for a real challenge? Play Machine Strike against me.
Sister! Over here!
Okay, da könnte man Food Buffs kaufen. Brauche ich aber gerade, denke ich, auch keinen.
No one wants to play some Strike? Any May you have a competent outing today. Son Willie.
So, was verkaufst du? Nora Sentinel. Sprich, besseres Nora-Gewand, aber da fällt mir Skydrifter Circulator.
Armor, style, here we have them both.
Ich weiß bei den ganzen Mats noch nicht so wirklich, was ich bedenkenlos verkaufen kann. Das ist das Problem.
There's Errand.
Hey, Errand Boy.
He's had a few. Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Voidis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tenakth. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tenakth made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Oh yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one...
Errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Sober ist manchmal ein bisschen viel verlangt von ihm scheinbar, ja.
Savior, please, I need to speak to you.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Loravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Loravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Hören wir uns einmal an, was er zu sagen hat.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Loravik, well,
He's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different. Jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Larovic mentioned the eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Larovic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Also keine Zeugen, oder was?
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larovic's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larovic in cold blood. But Nazar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more eclipses are out there.
And considering there's no evidence backing up this eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Not again.
Watch your back out here. Daunt's a dangerous place.
Nehmen wir einfach mal alles mit, was geht. Fast Travel Packs können eigentlich auch nicht schaden. Apex Claw Strider Strike Piece. Nehmen wir mit. Das sind seine Items, die ich habe wegen dieser Complete Edition. Oh Gott. Wieder extra strong Starting Equipment scheinbar, was mir bisher noch nicht einmal aufgefallen ist. Aber gut, wenn wir es schon haben, schauen wir mal. Derzeit haben wir Concentration Region und Potent Medicine. Melee Damage, Power Attack, Critical Strike. Critical Strike, Power Attack. Thunder Elite, Low Health Ranged, Second Chance, Low Health Death. Huntress und Legacy, das sind sonst so normale, glaube ich. Ich glaube, ich bleibe bei dem, was ich habe. Passt schon. So, und bei den Weapon, da haben wir ein Legacy Spear und da haben wir ein Champion. 130, 125, alles andere 100. 130, 125. Das ist im Grunde genommen genau das gleiche. Einen wunderschönen guten Abend, Cybertomi. Du hast gleich die Ehre, du kannst den Raccoon Kill Counter um 1 erhöhen, weil ich habe früher noch einen mit dem Bogen erwischt und den Counter nicht erhöht. Gut, das ist also eigentlich wirklich wurscht, dann kann ich den Speer behalten. Da haben wir diesen Shortbow und Thunder Sling. Okay. Ah, okay, die hat da Feuer, während die Frost hat. Und der Ist eigentlich wurscht. Ich meine, wir haben da noch einen Slot frei, tun wir halt das Ding eine. Aber nachdem der Speer eh nichts macht. Gerade eine Nachricht gekriegt. Ich habe gerade ein Bild im Steam-Chat gekriegt, wo ich von den armen Waschbären schon angebettelt wäre, mit dem Killing Streak aufzuhören. Aber ich brauche immer noch Balze. So, was hast du? Du hast mehr Waffen. Ropecaster, Tripcaster. Soll ich gar nicht mitbekommen, mit einer Sinte finden müssen. Sie ist heute endlich mit dem Buch fertig geworden, das wir beide gelesen haben. Diskussion habe ich mitgelesen, okay. Weiß nicht, war relativ am Anfang, vielleicht warst du dann noch nicht einmal da, keine Ahnung. Long range torpedo spread and firing arrows that have high knockdown power and low amount of damage. Ach, low amount of damage klingt aber nicht so cool. Cardtrap uses tear armor to slice enemies' hold weapon drawn before firing to tear into enemies longer. Each catch charges shredder and increases damage. Also irgendwie weiß ich nicht. Ich glaube nicht, dass ich die Waffen da wirklich haben will. Man, der Ropecaster vielleicht. Den Ropecaster können wir mal mitnehmen. Und den Explosive Trip von mir aus auch noch. Die anderen lassen wir, glaube ich, dabei einmal. Ropecasters are here for tying machines down. Genau. Den werden wir auch noch schnell equippen. Die Frage ist, was tun wir dafür weg? Aber es wird das kleinere Problem sein. Poor Raccoons, ja. Warrior Bow, das ist dieser Short Range. Frost Sling, Nora Thunder Sling, Shock Trip Caster. Tu mal ein Warrior Bow weg. Ich brauche die Taschen-Upgrades. Okay, den Ropecaster können wir upgraden. Und die anderen sind wir dann gerade einmal wurscht. Das wir eigentlich gerade einmal Mats sparen. So. Sidequest. Shadow from the past. Go to the clearing. Nehmen wir. Was ich, weil du gesagt hast, ihr habt das Buch diskutieren müssen. Hat es ihr dann gut gefallen? Seid ihr einer Meinung oder war es es ist ja nur das erste Upgrade. Oder war es eine Diskussion, weil ihr euch uneinig über das Buch wart? Das ist auf jeden Fall blutig.
Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. As good a place to store as any.
Einer Meinung, aber bei der Dorn sind wir fast immer einer Meinung. Okay. Das ist ja dann schon einmal positiv.
Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. I see plenty of tracks from the Karja search party. Not helpful. Broken branches. Was someone up here? Faint tracks. Leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all. Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them.
Okay. So, paar Machines loswerden.
I've learned to override machines and cauldrons before. I wonder if there are any out here.
You can blind enemies with whatever, keine Ahnung. Ich glaube, das wird gleich wieder voll das Aggro-Gekämpfe, vor allem die sind schon voll nervös. Den werden wir stealth-mäßig machen, dann werden die anderen aggro werden und dann geht's rund. Falls ich den mal als... Ja doch, den kriege ich. Das haben sie nicht einmal mitgekriegt. Hin und wieder müssen wir Stealth üben. Da vorne ist auf jeden Fall wieder was. Ich glaube nur nicht das, was ich suche, oder? Das ist auf Kisten.
Blood. A lot of it. Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus. Looks like we're headed for that bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks.
Zuerst einmal looten.
Where did you go off to?
Schwören können, da ist gerade irgendein kleines Viech gelaufen.
The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs.
Hey, der erste Pelz.
Happy to see me?
Bevor die mich gleich beim Klettern overschießen. Wow. Ja, es war ein Raccoon. Wow. Aber er hat immerhin einen Pelz gegeben. Das Töten könnte bald vorbei sein, weil es ist sicher das einzige Upgrade, wo ich Materialien von Raccoons brauche. Also ich kann mir gar nicht vorstellen, dass es noch ein zweites gibt, wo das wieder zum Tragen kommen würde. Das wäre doch absurd.
This looks like a good place for someone to hide. I can grab this from my stash later.
Hey, what are we supposed to do now? We stay on track and make our way out west.
If we give up now, the usurper wins. We have to find Bezra.
In his shadow, we will find strength.
Ich glaube, da ist wirklich ein Clips.
We don't know Laravic's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he's lost his nerve.
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then what? Rayad was our only link to Bezra, and now he's dead too.
We'll track Bezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
The shadow will rise again.
Das heißt, wir
New dawn is coming.
kämpfen gegen die? Okay.
Make her pay!
Also ich würde sagen, es seien durchaus ein paar Eclipse da. Mehr als einer auf jeden Fall.
You come back, I'll be ready. I'm not a... Got me!
That takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was their only link to them, he might have a focus. It could tell me where they are. I'm guessing that's Rayad. Blood trail must have been his. He bled out trying to get here. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light, and bask in the gloam of future conquest. A new empire awaits.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light. Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light.
Oha! Data. Darkened Sun. We are the Eclipse, elite of the Shadow Culture. We did as Hades, the buried Shadow, commanded. We followed the prophecy that High Priest Bahavas foretold. We wore the relics of the Old Ones, allowing us to share whispers across the Sundom. We raised an army of ancient machines to lay siege to the traitors who had stolen our holy city of Meridian. All for naught. The accursed Nora Huntress slew our leaders and brought the buried Shadow low. What are the faithful to do when prophecy fails them? But perhaps it has not. Bahava spoke of a cosmic cycle cut short by the murder of the true Sun King Chiran. The world cast in shadow, the wheel of time broken, an unending day under a darkened sun. What if the spirit of prophecy is not yet complete? What if the buried Shadow was not a deliverer, but only a harbinger? If this is true, our mission hasn't ended. It has barely begun, and it could very well be the West, land of setting sun, is where true power lies. Fanatiker. Du hast immer mit die gleichen das Problem. Können wir nicht einfach alle Freunde sein? Das wird's doch einfacher machen. So, da vorne ist irgendwo noch ein Campfire.
When we fought the Eclipse back in Meridian, I thought that'd be the end of it. Guess I was wrong. I can refill my pouch with these later.
Okay. Hunting Grounds, Straggler's Shade. Get a Fanghorn Rib. Stimmt, die Sidequest habe ich noch. Hunting Grounds sind mir eigentlich ziemlich wurscht. Signal Tower. Den kennt man noch mitnehmen, wenn wir gerade schon da sind.
What's back here? Looks like this camp was abandoned a while ago. Another signal tower. Might be a lens I can grab for Reyna at the top.
Oh! Wieder Kabels. Ich hoffe nur, dass wir dann nicht in weitere Games überhaupt die Möglichkeit haben. Der Counter steigt momentan viel zu schnell. Vielleicht sollte man den Counter wieder wegtun. Der beste Counter steigt nicht. Soll ich ihn extra steigen lassen? Aber ist auch nicht das Gleiche.
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Okay, I think that's the last lens. I should trade with Reyna the next time I'm in Barrenlight.
Ich habe mir gerade gedacht, irgendwie war es ja lustig, wenn du bei jedem Mal von diesen Abseilaktionen so eine minimale Chance hättest, dass sie beim Umdrehen und da Greifhaken oder was sie da immer umwirft, verhaut und du einfach abstürzt.
All right.
Ach, das ist jetzt dieser Hunting Ground. Ich bin shy.
I should dismount.
So. Grundsätzlich die eine Quest abgeben und irgendwo...
There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Irgendwo müsste das andere dann auch noch sein, die Lenses. Aber...
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy, did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barrenlight. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Wohl kaum.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barrenlight weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, You should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
Sie hat's halt echt nicht so mit Verbündeten, gell? Ist nicht so ihrs. 4 Skill Points.
No one is allowed past this point. Commander Nozar's orders.
Okay. So, Aaron's bigger boom, enduring is this. Salvage operation, this is this. Collectibles. Na. Scheinbar habe ich keine Quest für die Rainer, aber die müsste theoretisch irgendwo da. Ah, das ist glaube ich die Anzeige. Ja.
Looking for a real challenge? Play Machine Strike against me.
Da ist sie.
Is that what I
Das ist die einzige Charakterschwäche. Sie sollte sich manchmal wirklich mehr helfen lassen, ja.
tearing down those towers? But he'd be happy these lenses were spared. Many thanks to you, Aloy. Oh, here. What I owe you. Now, this has truly been a profitable endeavor for the both of us.
So what are you gonna do next?
I'm taking these back to the claim. Ankle's all better, and I miss the stench of soot in the air.
Let's hope you don't find any more opportunities on your way there.
No promises. Good luck, Aloy.
Okay. Dann reden wir mal da mit die Wachen.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
Yes, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Waris is here, we can finally get things underway.
Ah, yes, the Sun Priest. Wolf's practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed.
What?
Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Ich meine, er hat schon einiges an.
If he's the one
Kann man schon am
taking
schwitzen.
shots, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
So thrilled, dass er seinen ganzen Arbeitern den Verdienstentgang aus eigener Kasse bezahlt hat.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Why the Sun King believes we can have peace with these barbarians is beyond me.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall begin.
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
I'll wait. I'm going now. Von den Symbole her muss ich I'm going now nehmen, weil es ein Quest-Symbol ist. Aber schauen wir mal.
Lucky for you, the savior of Meridian still has a few things she wants to take care of.
Das hab ich mir auch gedacht, wo sie da auffällt, ist so
Maybe worth another look around the Daunt before the embassy.
einfach runter. So. Fertig. Da drüben haben wir irgendeine Satzschießeln, die Tentakel. Das dürfte so eine Riesenmaschine von damals sein. So. Haben wir denn theoretisch noch? Wir haben da Hunting Grounds, aber das sind mir wie gesagt ziemlich wurscht. Ja gut, die eine Quest hätte ich noch. Aber ich kann da sicher wieder hinter. Machen wir das noch schnell. Ist ja egal. Ich mache noch schnell die eine Sidequest und dann stürmen wir da durch. Sollte ja nicht so schwer sein, diese RIP zu kriegen. Ich meine, es wird jetzt nichts ändern. Ich werde da so oder so auf Agro. I don't care. Ich gehe da jetzt durchsagen müssen.
Boomer said that Fanghorn should be nearby.
Ich würde sagen, das da ist ein Fanghorn.
There's the Fanghorn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib. Should be able to harvest its rib now.
Wo ist der letzte?
Got everything I need for Dell and
Okay.
Boomer?
Keine Ahnung, wo der jetzt hin ist. Ah, die eine Unterwasserhöhle gibt es auch noch, aber ich glaube, dafür brauche ich wirklich erst anderes Equipment. Ich glaube, so langsam, der hat sich irgendwo unter die Map eingepackt.
This turned into something tasty.
Und wieder Cupboards. Also ich weiß ja jetzt schon, dass der nicht einstellig bleiben wird.
I know that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Sowieso.
Here you go.
Standing.
Ich hoffe
I
mal.
need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks.
Das hat sie sich zu Herzen genommen.
Hi. So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one? No. Oh.
Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
Spike Throwers launch powerful projectiles that can hit enemies at long range. Due to their long build-up, they have slow rate of fire and cannot be used while jumping or crouching. Spikes must be thrown at full drawn in order to penetrate armor. Okay, das heißt, das ist eine neue Waffe. Kann man ja mal probieren, statt Thundersling. So, Skill Points haben wir 5, sehr gut. Dann haben wir ein bisschen was in Stealth. Activate a cloaking device based on Stalker technology to increase visibility to enemies. Aiming a weapon or using melee attacks temporarily deactivates the device. Silent strike damage versus unaware targets plus 1%. Range damage versus unaware targets plus 35%. Okay. Recover health when using Silent Strike. Ziemlich nutzlos, meiner Meinung nach, weil im Kampf, wenn ich Leben verliere, mache ich normalerweise keinen Silent Strike, aber hey. Gut, dann auf in den Forbidden West. Wir haben da eh wieder ein Fast Travel Target.
Sir?
Where's Erend? Looks like he's had a few.
Why the Sun King believes we can have peace with these barbarians is beyond me. Free of shadow. Agreed. Alas, it is not our place to question his radiance. Your impatience does not hasten the Tanakh, Nora.
Only our annoyance.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Ein Grund mehr, schnell in den Westen weiterzuziehen.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron.
What's happening?
You know,
the usual. Aloy wants something. People trying to stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh?
Gutes Argument.
Get it through, boys. Saving the world.
Erend to the rescue.
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Er ist wirklich einfach super.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh,
We need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Na, das sind eh schon ein Haufen Jungs.
That is the line between east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
Einen schönen guten Abend und vielen Dank. Ist aber Kaguchi, nur detailmäßig.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command
Danke.
of the Army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Ich weiß nicht, ob der wirklich noch zurück will, so wie er ausschaut.
Now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds.
Ich muss nicht stehen, ich tue es nur immer wieder ganz gerne, vor allem wenn ich schon ein bisschen müder wäre am Abend. Ist ein Tisch, den ich per Knopfdruck auf und runter fahren kann.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Klar, erzähl mir alles.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. The clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands. I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate.
Beim Essen sitze ich meistens tatsächlich.
I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
Nur weiter.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
Ich würde sagen, wo ein Wille, da ein Weg, musst du halt selber bauen.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should.
Sie sind ruhiger geworden.
I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats.
Wieso meinst?
Hikaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hikaro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times.
Wenigstens ist ehrlich.
Chief Hikaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Damit wären dann wohl alle da, oder?
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Das klingt nach Stress.
Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Ist der süß.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines! Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Ah! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
Hätten sie auch schon mal ein bisschen früher machen können.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Come down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
They're on to us.
Fight's down here, not up there.
We'll have to get through them.
Get away with that!
Another one down. We can win this.
Easy kann man das screenen.
Cut them all down!
Got this. They can't take us.
Marcus, you and me now, bro.
We've survived worse.
You'll pay for that!
Ach, alles halb so wild. Die Cutscenes reißen an eine, da kommen immer die schlechten Momente durch. Aber ich finde ihren Raptor voll cool.
I'll skin you both. Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Hallo.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through a shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield.
You're not hurting me, Outlander.
There! Now's my chance!
Kann man wieder außer, wo man was sägen hält.
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
Ohne seine Rüstung schaut er gar nicht mal so mächtig aus.
Come down here and face me! No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Gut, dass er vorbeikommen ist.
I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Die klauen mein Loot.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
Okay. Sound ein bisschen weggestorben. Hoffen wir, es passiert da jetzt nicht die ganze Zeit bei den Dinger.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nozar and Voidis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala?
Nope.
Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
Hast nicht das weiß, was drin steht.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return.
Sympathischer als der letzte Anführer.
And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Was braucht denn der Errant für ein Patch-Up? Noch ein bisschen Alk oder? Alter, 5 Skillpunkte. Erfahrung hat das Ganze auf jeden Fall gegeben. Shieldwing, energy-based glider repurposed for machine technology. Hold X in the air to deploy and glide.
This'll break my fall. So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
Ich wollte sie jetzt gerade noch ausreden lassen, deswegen habe ich nichts gesagt.
A lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence.
Aber ich habe genau den gleichen Gedanken gehabt. Dass das die Fall-Counter drastisch reduzieren könnte. Das Zeige.
Stuff for the stash.
Okay, da haben wir nichts mehr.
Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
Nö. Warte mal. wenn wir den Shield Ring testen. Dann testen wir ihn richtig. Vielleicht haltet da nicht so lang, also vielleicht kannst du gar nicht ewig damit gleiten. Weißt du, wie man? So, dann nehmen wir noch die Blume mit, wenn wir dann rankommen.
You can get a strong color out of this.
Gut. Ich würde sagen, good enough. Ich befürchte, er haltet unbegrenzt lang. Und man kann sogar, wenn man B gedruckt hat, ihn noch einmal aktivieren. Also ja, Fall Counter könnte wenig werden.
Took you long enough.
Bitte, warum baut man sowas ein? Es nimmt ja den ganzen Spaß. Kein Grund mehr zum Zuschauen. Wenn du das so sagst, dann habe ich ja gar keinen Grund mehr, sofern es die Möglichkeit gibt, den Errand irgendwie näher zu kommen. Also. Emotionale Erpressung. Maybe. Skill Points, gell? Was haben wir da? Okay, dafür bräuchten wir mal einen vernünftigen Sharpshot-Bow. So, die rote Krütze spreadet da auf jeden Fall auch schon her. Damn, und zwar gar nicht wenig. Schau dir das an. Ist ja widerlich. Ach, da unten ist das Lager. Okay.
This must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
Look like rusted buckets of scrap. If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Oh, nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation.
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West.
Schauen wir mal.
And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy.
Convoy ambush. So. Go to the passage designated in the contract. Liegt ja sogar gewissermaßen am Weg. Da sind aber noch eine Ruins. Bristleback, search north, Barren Light for the Rebel Camp. Unknown Rebel Camp. Da haben wir einen Tallneck. Ich würde sagen, wir machen den Tallneck. Was das immer gerade war?
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt. There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones.
Damn.
They had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time.
Das sind echt viele von die alten.
I'm still getting a signal from my focus. What sound? The Teil must be close by. Overriding it should give me data on the surrounding area. Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tarmac easily enough. This line's not too difficult to climb. I'll have to find another way. I can always count on a pack of scrappers to carve within a salvage. Power generator. Looks dead.
Oh. Du willst da noch Stress, oder was?
Ammo's out.
Okay. Hätte man vielleicht besser angehen können? Eyes to the Heavens. Edward. Exhibit. The Western Grand Array proudly presents the Eyes to the Heavens exhibit, where visitors are invited to explore the history of radio astronomy and learn what it's like to see through the eyes of our state-of-the-art telescopes in this all-new panoramic holo experience. Special viewing. Want to see our antennas moving down the tracks? Ping our visitors information center to get dates and viewing times. November special. We are getting ready for a 2059 annual viewing of the abandoned Odyssey spacecraft as it follows its orbital path above the Western Grand Array. Book early bird tickets and receive complimentary holo sculpture based on the original Odyssey blueprints. Always remember to turn off all implants and digital devices while visiting the premises.
Be a way up this thing.
Frag mich mehr, wofür diese Batterie da ist. Okay, gehen wir zuerst einmal auf. Ach, da.
Console. Climb any higher. Looks like this thing.
Well, that was crap. Roger just bit my head off cause he found my little addition to the dishes protocol. Who cares what he thinks? The tourists loved it. Every dish aligning one after the other, playing their assigned note over the alarm speakers, all perfectly paced. Music is math after all. Scientists who don't appreciate the transcendence of the musical scale should have their PhDs revoked, if you ask me. Whatever. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. I'll go check Do and Re. They've been sluggish lately. Might have to clean the alignment rotors again.
If I can figure out power back on, I might be able to move things around and find a way up.
Das stimmt schon, so übersieht man sie schwerer. Okay, und wie soll ich da jetzt...
Plain song. The Utaru tribe's home. It's on top of some satellite dishes.
Yeah, never know. Wahrscheinlich gibt es irgendwo einfach eine Batterie, aber wo?
I can turn this around.
Oh Gott, hat mir jetzt wieder irgendwas gesehen, oder wie? So, da fuhren kämpfen wir.
Looks like those three are in trouble.
Stay with the harvest!
Stepping up for the hunt. Everyone all right?
You saved our lives.
Kein Problem.
Importantly, you saved the harvest we carry. The Utaru are in your debt.
Aloy,
I am dying.
you're saying that's a whole harvest?
The red light you see around you has withered most of our crops. What little we carry, we had to collect at the edge of the plains.
So this is Utaru territory?
It is. Our home plain song lies just down the road. I'm afraid you won't see many outlanders like yourself there. My people like to keep to themselves. But if you're lacking weapons or supplies, I know some of them will be willing to trade with you. Here, it's not much, but it's the least I can do to thank you.
I can't take this.
Please, any kindness we seed, we also sow.
Thank you.
Dine, you should go. Tell the others we have the harvest, and that we need a healer.
Right. May the land bloom in your steps.
I should go too.
If you do make it to Plainsong, we share our meals up on the northern dish. Dine's one of the cooks there. I'm sure he can make you some rations worth trading for.
I'll try to make my way there if I can.
Ich schätze mal, ich wäre weiter auf müssen, dass ich auf den Tollneck komme, oder? Bewegt sich doch in einem ziemlichen Abstand. Da ist was. Da oben ist irgendwas.
Connect.
Nö. Ich doch zuerst da auf und dann drüben wieder runter. Ah ja. Jetzt macht die Leiter auch Sinn.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should get that generator below the dish going. There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running. Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier. Let's see what this thing does.
Leicht einkrustet.
High enough to reach the tall neck. Once here with the dish, let me climb higher. Actually worked. Sky's clearing up. Storm's over. I should be able to get to that tall neck now. Just gotta find the right spot. Looks like I might need to glide onto the tall neck. Just gotta time it right.
Und wunderprächtig. So, damit haben wir das. Alter, so viel auf der Map. Das ist überall Stuff. Okay. Ich werde jetzt noch da zu dem Campfire bei den Relic Ruins umreiten und dann werden wir für heute aber Schluss machen. Dann haben wir nächstes Mal, wenn wir einsteigen, kleine Ruinen zum Erkunden. Das ist doch auch nett. Aber das ist jetzt halt wieder so eine Sache, wenn die Map aufmachst, so. Ja, überall. Nein, es passt ja wohl. Da hast du ja wohl soweit recht. Besser ordentlich Inhalt da als nix. Man muss ja nicht alles machen. Aber wenn die Sachen grundsätzlich einmal interessant sein, initial, und man sich's anschauen will, dann ist halt viel. Ja. Okay. Kommen wir da vielleicht durch? Ja. Aber da diese Area mit den ganzen Wracks. Ziemlich cool. Okay. Können wir auch noch schnell mithelfen. Gnadenlos, Aloy, gnadenlos, hä?
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about this enact the neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage.
Loot.
But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through this stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
You never know. So, das ist eh genau das Lagerfeuer, wo ich sogar her wollte. Hier dann. Dann drücken wir da auf Speichern. Ja, im Westen ankommen. Die Map geht noch ein Stück weiter nach Westen. Also ein bisschen Area haben wir noch. Cauldrons gibt es jetzt dann auch wieder. Und wer weiß, was sonst noch alles. Also jede Menge Stuff, jede Menge Quests. Es wird großartig. Aber eben nicht mehr heute. Für heute lassen wir es gut sein. Und wir werden dann am voraussichtlich Donnerstag weitermachen, morgen auf jeden Fall nicht. Da brauche ich auf jeden Fall einen Tag Pause. Und ich glaube, ich werde mir den Mittwoch noch zum Chillen gönnen und dann machen wir am Donnerstag da weiter, wo wir jetzt gerade aufgehört haben. Irgendwie, das interessiert mich gerade. Hat die Kamera die Einstellungen wieder einmal verhaut? Nö, eigentlich nicht. Okay, keine Ahnung. Ja. Ach, das ist das blaue Licht vom Desktop. Ich wünsche euch auch eine gute Nacht. Schlaft's gut. Erholt euch auch. Und wie gesagt, normalerweise Donnerstagabend machen wir dann wieder da weiter. Bis dann. Ciao, ciao. Gute Nacht.